Flipboard is the next app we're going to take a look at. Flipboard is down in my systems tray. It's the red one, almost all the way to the right, that has kind of like a F-looking resemblance to it. So when you first open up Flipboard, it's going to look like this, and it's going to ask you to get started. So you're going to go ahead and hit the Get Started button. And you can do one of two things here. You can search for things that have an interest to you, or you can just simply search by clicking on anything that you think would be of interest to you of any of those topics. So you have to choose at least 3. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to choose technology. And as I scroll through, you can see that there's lots and lots and lots of different topics. So home improvement I could go with. I could go with personal finance. I could go Apple, iPhone. You can see it just keeps going and going and going. So once you have all the topics, or you think you have all the topics, go iPad, I can hit next, and it's going to ask you to create an account. And so you can skip that for now if you want to, or you can use one of those 4 options, Apple, Google, Facebook, or Twitter, and you can go ahead and log in or create an account. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to log into my account now. And let me see if I can get that to work. So now I'm logged in. So once you've created that account, this is what Flipboard kind of looks like. And based upon all those topics that you've chosen now, you're going to see that they've become like magazines for you. So for example, I have sports. And so when I click on that sports app there, it's going to generate all kinds of different sports articles for me to read. So the first one's of an interest to me because I'm a big Eagles fan and they won pretty big last night. It says Hurts Eagles pound Giants early, coast to the NFC Championship. So I can click anywhere. I like to click on the title of that, and it brings me up to the article of where the actual article is from. So this is from the AP. Now you can see one of 2 things at the top there. You can see web or you can see reader view. The difference is this is the web and it has all the different advertisements and articles and all that extra stuff on it. If you go to reader view, it eliminates everything. And now you can just read the article with just the article on there and any images from the actual article. So I think that's a great option and a great thing to see. At the bottom of the toolbar there, you have 4 different options. The first one is a heart, that kind of like favorites it. The second one is a comment box. So when I click on that there, I can comment and that would go to the Associated Press. The third one is a plus button, and I can add this to any magazine. And you can see there I have the iPads and Education magazine, so that's the one that you're going to be able to save it to. And then the last option is kind of, you want to send it to somebody, you want to do something else with it. So there you have a bunch of different people. So I could text it to some people, I could airdrop it, message it, mail it, I could put it in Book Creator if I wanted to, I could copy it, I could open it in Safari, I could add it to my reading list, and so on and so forth. So those are the 4 options there. At the top right-hand corner, you see there's the 3 little dots there. And so when you click on it, there's just another way to get to that to Action Up button. I'm going to hit the back button in sports and go back to my main topics there. And so I can keep reading. You'll notice that it goes from the latest all the way down through. So there's other options there I can flip through. And I just kind of scrolled to the left to get more articles up. And so I'm going to hit the back button in the top left-hand corner, and I can go through and I can see all the different magazines that I have. I have one of 3 pages, so I can scroll through and see what else is going on. So at one point I was following the Olympics. Virtual reality is great. So you can see how that works. So I can go to Morning Brew, and I'll just show you one more thing that this will do. So Morning Brew is an actual magazine article that kind of gives us everything that we give every day. So this would be, one day ago, they sent this article out to us about why Ukraine keeps asking for tanks. And so Morning Brew is a place that you oftentimes get articles or an email sent to you every morning. You can actually come to Flipboard and get that right away. Now, that's the basics of Flipboard. If by chance you want to look for more topics, in the top right-hand corner there's that ribbon. So when I click on that ribbon there, there's to discover more. So those are all those different topics that you also had before, or some of the topics you had. Um, so this is also your profile. So you can see I've flipped 805 articles. I have 11 magazines. I have 2 likes and 16 followers. I can click the following, and this is what I'm following. And I can go through and I can edit this. Remember, I was following the Olympics before. Well, the Olympics aren't going on anymore, so I'm going to unfollow that. Instagram, I don't need that on there. So I'm going to edit. I'm going to get rid of that. What else? I could edit this. Doesn't post anything anymore. And so those are the all things on, and then you can follow people. So those are the people that I'm following. Here are the topics that I'm following, and then here's my accounts. So I can add my YouTube account if I wanted to. So if I can add SoundCloud or YouTube as 2 of my accounts, and I also added my Twitter account on there. So again, I can edit that. Should be able to edit that. It's not working right now. You get the idea. So that's the ribbon. So Flipboard is great. You'll see that as we add articles to our magazines that I've started, you'll see other people that have posted things about education or iPads or wherever it is